Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm Lindsey and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 points on the nose, 10 on the palate, 5 on the finish, and 5 points combined for the bottle and color of the juice. Now on to the review.
Welcome back to Blind Reviews with Lindsey. Not rum this week. I didn't buy you one.
You're stingy.
So, I poured her a bourbon. She hasn't done one of the us. I poured
the same
us.
thing.
She hasn't done a review on a bourbon in a while, and I wanted to do this one on her. Why don't you get on with your nose?
The nose knows. So this one is interesting. I get like a creamy vanilla toasted marshmallow, like almost a burnt marshmallow where you get like that like charry, tinny, I don't know how to explain it. But I get like oaky sour apple and there's like some other fruit, but I don't know what it is. It's more of like a deep, dark, sweet, but not strawberry sweet kind of fruit. I don't know. But it's really creamy and really sweet smelling. I don't know. Very like marshmallow fluffy. Kind of. I don't know. So I gave it a 4 out of 5.
All right.
It's a little bit... I keep following along with like the toasted marshmallow because when I first taste it, it's got like that tingy, burnt, charry-ness to it. It's a lot more charry and oaky than I thought it would be from the smell.
Okay.
But that vanilla marshmallowy creaminess still comes through, which is kind of nice too. Which makes it not one of my favorite kind of bourbons, but not, not terrible.
Who said it was a bourbon?
Well, maybe it's a rum.
It's not a rum.
I know it's not a rum. I can smell it.
Maybe it's a dry rum.
So, I mean, it's a little too charry for me. But the vanilla and the creaminess of it, I can't get over that. That saves this for me. Like, it's phenomenal. But I wish there was more to it, I guess. I wish there was a deeper flavor profile to it, but there's just not. So I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm not terrible with it, but it's not the best thing I've ever had. The finish... This one sticks around. That creamy vanilla just lingers in my throat and hangs out. And the char is a little bit there. But that vanilla just dominates everything. That creamy sweetness is just there and it just sticks. I'm not going to say it's long, but it is medium. It hangs out for a little bit and then it just kind of slowly dissipates out of your mouth. Which I like. I like medium finishes where they stick around long enough for me to savor it, but not too long where I keep tasting it, or gone too fast where I don't get a chance to savor it. So
I agree with the medium finish, but the vanilla just lasts a while. That's like aftertaste. I can taste it in my mouth for a while.
Yeah. So I gave it a 3 out of 5. The look. It's very syrupy. It's very thick. It has a nice little like pleat on it. And then the legs are numerous and they're pretty thick and streamy. And the color is pretty phenomenal. If it was a touch darker, I would be happy, but I still gave it full points because there's not a whole lot I want to dock that down on.
Okay.
So, look who phone going off now.
That's you.
We use John's phone now, so now mine gets to go off.
And you get a work text every 5 seconds.
That's
so
the truth.
So you got 16 before the bottle.
Yep.
That's interesting. I was hoping for a little bit higher of a score. I might be...
Bias.
No.
No?
I agree with it for the most part. This is something I would sip, though. More than you would, probably. But, I got a confession. This is the first time I've tried this.
Oh, that's weird.
This is a blend of 2 different mash bills. It is technically a 4-grain mash bill. It is a blend of corn, wheat, and barley, and a blend of corn, high rye, and barley. And it is aged in Cabernet barrels for 6 months.
Your Cabernet barrel.
And there's only 4,000 bottles of this. So, according to Whiskey Advocate, they were the only one I could see that, but they're pretty good with that stuff.
How much money you spend? You buy this?
I went to Bud today.
I hate you.
I only spent less than $50. And I got the Daviess County Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey finished in Cabernet Sauvignon casks. It's 96 proof by Lux Row Distillers. I was reading about it and I'm like, I want one.
I want one. Okay.
They also have a French oak finished one, which doesn't get the best reviews. And they also have a straight bourbon. I wanted to try this one. I've been into finished whiskeys lately. It says, according to Whiskey Advocate, there's 4,000 bottles of each. But I've seen at least 3 stores post that they had it today. So...
There's gotta be more.
No, not necessarily.
I guess maybe if they're only getting 6 bottles or 3 bottles.
It depends how many batches they're going to do. If they do that like every 2 months,
right,
then there's going to be a supply. If they do it once a year...
Okay,
all right,
well...
you want to rate the bottle?
I kind of like this bottle.
The bottle, Lux Row's bottle are nice.
Yeah, they know, that's what's up. It's got a nice little pleat at the bottom and comes up. I love, this is my weakness. I love when the name, I don't care what it is. If it's etched in glass, I like it. Stamped in glass, melted.
It's like an old Ezra bottle. It's kind of like an old Ezra and an old Forester single barrel bottle had a baby.
There you go. I mean, it's very plain-ish, but it's very straightforward, and I love when it's raised up a little bit. Like, this has all the flair on it that I would want, so I'm going to give it a 2. 2.
So that brings you up to an 18. 18 times 4 is going to be 72. It's a decent score. I might be a touch higher. I don't think I'd be many points higher.
I think this is more you because of the taste.
Yeah.
I get disappointed when the nose and everything smells and seems so nice, and then I drink it and I'm like, oh, no, whoa. That bitterness and stuff. But then this one, guys, this is a vanilla bomb. That's crazy. The creamy vanilla it's just there. Nose, taste, finish, it's there. That's insane.
So, did you get the spice on the palate? I thought it was a little spicy.
I have a problem with spice because I think it's rye, but then I question myself, then I think it's something else, and so I try not to say a whole lot about it.
I taste the rye on that one.
I mean...
So this is sourced. They usually source from Heaven Hill.
Is everybody sourced from Heaven Hill?
No.
Oh, okay.
They were friends back in the day, Shapira and I can't remember the guy who was Lux Row. But like Ezra Brooks and Rebel Yell, that's all sourced from Heaven Hill from them. They are distilling their own stuff, so within the next couple of years, they just built a distillery within the past year or 2 in Kentucky, in Louisville. So all that will be their own juice eventually.
So what do you know about them?
Why don't you read it? I pulled up their website and it tells you about it.
A nod to the past and a sip of the future. With a heritage dating back to 1874, is it Daviess?
Yes, Daviess.
Daviess County Distilling Company was one of the first great bourbon distilleries. Did you just throw a cup?
No.
Okay. All right, so they were one of the first great bourbon distilleries of Kentucky. It also paved the way for more than a dozen other distilleries that opened in Daviess County pre-Prohibition. Now, in honor of the county's rich history, we are reintroducing Daviess County bourbon to the world, featuring a unique blend of rye and wheated mash bills. It's a masterpiece unmatched with both flavor and heritage. Welcome back, old friend. A combination of two, so that's for this one that we have. A combination of 2 bourbon mash bills, a wheated and a rye. And
I've
finished,
never heard of that
I know,
term.
right? And finished in 6 months Cabernet barrels for an unforgettable layer of complexity. Ingredients are corn, wheat, rye, malt, and water. 96 proof.
What about yeast? That's an ingredient. So they say that aroma should be honey, vanilla, and caramel.
I could see that.
I do also get your red fruit on there, and I think that's the Cabernet finish.
Yeah.
Strangely, it does not come through on the palate for me either.
That,
And it's
see,
been
that's
aged
what
for
kind of
6
weird.
months.
Yeah, that's kind of weirded me out. But I don't know. Maybe that tinge that I keep getting is like that charry fruitness. Maybe the vanilla and the char just kind of took over the fruity.
I don't think the barrel finishing really. I guess I gotta try their bourbon to say it changed it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to pay $40 for their bourbon. This is a little young. I like this. I might get a backup of this if they're only 4,000 bottles. I don't know how many batches they're gonna do.
Yeah. We don't. Well, I mean, it seems like they're putting their best foot forward and just chugging along. So
This one just
whatever
came
comes,
out, just
you
hit
know.
Michigan yesterday, so I wanted to get a review out there because I looked up reviews. No one's reviewed it yet, so we're one of the first.
Thank you.
And I don't know why Michigan got it because Michigan doesn't get anything.
Well, things are changing.
All right, you
Thankfully.
happy with that?
I mean, I would like to get my hands on the bourbon maybe and try it out and see, compare, but I mean, for being what it is, then it's a little young, but still good. It's got good flavor.
I
I wouldn't mind it. This is a you bourbon.
Yeah.
This is not a me bourbon, but I don't mind it. There you have it. John's throwing glasses and stealing my drinks. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share us to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.